Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, October 13, 2022. Today's Sun-Saturn trine encourages streamlining and simplifying your life. Issues that mean the most to you are apparent now, and this boosts your powers to concentrate. It's a great time to take responsibility for a matter. Putting more effort into work or a money-making project can be especially rewarding and successful. This transit's hallmarks are realistic thinking and patience. You're quick to establish your priorities and more heartily accept your responsibilities. It can be comforting to focus on essentials. Taking small and conservative steps toward an end goal may not get you there quickly, but you are less likely to burn out and abandon something before you genuinely give it a chance. You can be focused on securing yourself, money, your reputation, or business matters. An important dance is taking place within the skies today. As your planetary ruler, mighty Saturn, the great taskmaster, inches along in the heavens, he'll feel energized by a splendid link with the glorious sun. This ensures that you'll be feeling supported by the universe and eager to create long-term plans. Consider goals that you and your significant other would like to build toward and start to build a strategy on how each of you will work in tandem. This will allow you to create much more effectively and could become one of your greatest legacies together. Do you feel valued or secure in your career path? You have a certain status to maintain as a professional when the Sun in Libra trines Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. The airy trine suggests that you may need to realign yourself to opportunities, connections, and more that bring you a sense of comfort. So, you may need to make some essential changes to your career path to feel professionally and financially secure. If you want to negotiate, then use the trine to ask for what you need. Switch things up to refresh your career. At the same time that a friendly aspect between the Sun on the career and Saturn on the income front peaks, another is forming, with Venus closing in fast. This is putting the solar spotlight on Saturn's final days in retrograde motion in your income sector, just as Venus, the planet of money, gearing up to do the same but also exploit the potential in real time. Jasmine oil should be on your shopping list this month. Jasmine is spiritually healing and is associated with the moon in herbal lore. Put a few drops in your bath or in your favorite, unscented, body lotion. Often thought to attract love, the scent also induces a deep, relaxing sleep that can cure symptoms of stress. Historically, jasmine was used by midwives to help women relax their bodies during childbirth. A drop or two on your pillow will give you a pleasant night's rest. Today will be a little bit like a bridge between the past and the future, a period of conclusion and wrapping up projects that you started during the year. You will be sorting things out and getting rid of anything that isn't really essential, conserving only what contributes to your development and equilibrium. The current vibrations are speaking of making your desires concrete. But you will have to be serene and patient because events won't change everything in a few hours. In any case, this phase will be rich in learning experiences. At the same time that Mercury is spending his first full day back in your career sector after retrograding back out last month, a powerful alliance between the Sun here and Saturn in your income sector peaks. With Saturn not only turning direct at the end of next week but the Sun and Venus leaving your career sector on the same day, Mercury returns in time to ensure you have your head in the game. When the Moon returns to your work sector tomorrow, this will bring Mars into the mix, bringing you to some of the most powerful days of the year across the income, work, and career fronts. The Moon might be making an ordinary monthly visit to your romantic sector, but this is a practice run for its return as an eclipsing full moon next month. This is also the incentive to use any work-life balance wake-up calls from a full moon 2 days ago to your advantage, getting in early to ensure your life is as love-friendly as possible. Our eyes in the sky. There is a purification process unfolding in the skies. Don't let anyone dim your light, even as the tougher planetary connections are pulling at you and trying to make you feel self-conscious. Yes, there is a continuation with Uranus and the Libra Sun, which share a minor frustration that seems as though it's tugging at your soul. The collective is now met with another aspect, with the Sun's position in balancing Libra and Saturn in Aquarius harmonizing the energy. These aspects are meant to change society, but it isn't going to happen overnight. It will help you gain insight into your life from a very spiritual level. You can't control what's happening on a larger scale. Internally, that's where the greatest change is going to occur. You can support your friends and family through these times and even take to the streets in the name of social justice. Libra is the sign of the law, and Saturn in Aquarius dictates policies. Think of this as a cosmic alliance that requires in-depth diplomacy on all levels. The scales only tip when one side isn't doing its job from a place of truth. What do you see that needs changing? Luckily, the energy encourages you to tell it like it is to anyone who will listen and shout it to anyone who isn't paying attention. Be open to those you trust who have more life experience, because they're serving as your guide through these eye-opening transits, especially when Mars in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces in the evening. There can be an obsessive-compulsive element to this day as well. Perfectionist tendencies are very possible. Be careful to check your thoughts and make sure that you aren't being too hard on yourself. Aspects are slowing down your ability to earn the kind of money you may have become used to and asking you to become more responsible about how you spend your cash. Establish limits so you can save for retirement or other goals. Your house of creativity, family, and fun are affected. If you're having trouble getting motivated, just think about how what you do now will benefit your family in the future. In the morning, Venus in Libra squares off with Pallas, the goddess asteroid of strategy, in Cancer, creating a disconnect between how we give and receive love. The square stimulates conflict, so we recognize how our romantic conduct is working against us. Indeed, we might have been using Cancerian care and support as a strategy for entrapping lovers. In all likelihood, manipulation techniques were not entered into consciously. We simply assumed that the best way to get others to like us was to make ourselves as accommodating as possible. Yet now, we see that relationships formed using coercive means are not healthy. The whole game may fall apart, forcing us to come clean to partners and work towards achieving union more healthily. The cosmic weather is then quiet until the evening, when the Libra Sun trines Saturn in Aquarius, helping us to achieve our goals. Our past labor bears fruit, and we are provided with recognition for reaching a personal milestone. Structures have been put in place which facilitate our success. Therefore, we work less hard and see greater returns. Those with less experience can benefit from our guidance at this time. We might even use this influence to train someone to manage less rigorous duties as we rise into a position of authority and take on more responsibility.